Why don't we get some?
But they don't even hardly touch the ground. They just like.
This is like a 1-year countdown.
It used to get windy then too.
First of all.
Yeah. Let's do this out. Leave it to that. Add a stick.
6:30 or 6:45, Dave? Sound okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm going to do it now. It's going to take me
Come
that long
around.
to set up.
Okay.
There we go. We're on. Well, I've got a whole lot better over the weekend. Okay. Okay, we want to turn it. We're going to plane out a little bit. Okay, we want to plane. Okay. We got, put everybody to
I'll
work
get,
probably.
If they're ready.
Whatever.
Wait, have
I'll
you
go-
done,
I've done
have you
that
done the
crap.
top? Okay, I'm going to have you do the top. I'm going to have.
We're gonna let them feel quick because we.
Oh, okay. Okay, what we want to do is, what are we, 2 and one other one?
I don't know. I just
You just give it a spread.
Where are you guys from, Danville?
No, actually,
Great night tonight. I mean,
Oh,
this
isn't it?
flat doesn't
Just
get any
beautiful.
better than this. Plus, you get the bonus of the extra balloons.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tonight. That's cool.
7, wow.
Dean's is pretty neat. Dean's has that. What would
Pretty good,
normally do? How high do you want to go? I'll take you up as high as you want.
It's sure pretty.
That's the cool part, being in the back of the pack with the balloons out in front.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, say something to your mom and dad.
No.
Okay,
great.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I got down a little
The corn.
By the way, signs or a sign or whatever, chances are I do, but please don't feel, I will not be offended if you go, hey, you want to hit that sign, and I'll go, oh, I didn't see it, or yeah, I know it's... Yeah, balloon's pretty special.
Getting close to the corn.
Notice how at this level it looks like we're making a hook to the north. See how our
Uh-huh.
direction's changing? You never know who's looking. See, if the farmer's looking out his window and he thinks I'm going to drop right in and tear up half his field, and he sometimes he gets a little panicky. So sometimes we don't get too much. That was one too long ago. Balloon limbo. How low can we go?
Touch.
We will.
We did.
There we go. How's that?
Great. We're touching the corn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming right at you here right now. Just hold tough and let me know where the lines are.
Hey, you got the other side of the road here, but other than that, everything looks pretty clear on this side.
Okay, if you can catch me, that should be okay.
That should be a problem.
All right. Finally got direction.
Touching the corn.
Oh, I got one. Okay, I'm gonna switch spots with you again. Green grass.
Good, looking real good. Nice long ride.
Okay. Oh, don't hit the bottom. Okay, hang on. All right, wait on. Bend your knees a little bit. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. Perfect. Settle in, baby. Settle in. Not going anywhere. Okay. Excellent.
Cool.
Oh, about time we figured out where we're going.
Getting a little nervous there for a minute.
Okay, what I'd like to do.
Want to walk it?
First, okay. Well, because we're going to lay her, I don't want to lay it here, so let's just bring her up this way a little.
Yay, Daddy! Tell us what you did up there.
That was very good.
Okay, I need somebody. If you wanted to help grab right here, we'll just have a hump. Grab a hump right there. And then over. Megan, you want to go up to the
People are
van
so
and bring
exciting
down the
to
bag?
help.
Bring down the whole
I
thing.
know. Yeah. Everybody wants to get in on it. And watching, a lot of people stop on the freeway and watch.
Oh, yeah. Adele, go ahead and pull the ring out. Okay, pull her. There. Oh, pull back, pull. There we go. Yeah, I need one.
They make it look like it's kind of heavy, don't they? Not much stuff.
Yeah, that's right. You bet.
Okay, go ahead. Fire up, I don't even down, anybody want to do it.
Are you caught? Got us too. I guess Katie's wore out.
Try not to. We were thinking about it tonight. We'll run on a blow.
She wanted to break it. She did. I think she's a little young for that.
Hank's lug is heavy.
Yeah, that's up for that almost.
Say cheese, Wendy.
I'm done. Almost there.
Off or shut that. Okay. Is he putting refueling?
I have to turn it back on.
Yeah, I
Turn
don't.
it back,
Yeah.
turned off.
I don't think it is. Okay.
Turned off on me.
This worked.
Diet Coke time. Miller time.
Miller time.
Miller time. All right. We burned most of the fuel, so it's
It's
pretty
not very
light.
heavy.
Okay.
All right,
we're gonna
George.
go ahead and put her inside or outside. We may want to just leave it outside.
Well, we got to switch the fan.
Because we got to do the fan.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's back it off so we close the door. And then we got to get the bar.
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
I'll get us back to my tank.
Yeah.
So what do you fly? I forget what you got.
Bonanza.
Bonanza. Oh man, clean plane.
Yeah, it's 3 level.
Love it. One of the old details.
It's actually a.
Hey, just a minute, honey. We
I'm
got
fine
some
for
for
you.
you.
I have some beverage. Thank you
Sweetie.
very much.
Mommy, hold you.
Look at this guy just kind of breathing.
Right on the C-130?
Right on one. Oh.
Up in the grass.
Right on the taxiway light.
There's a tradition behind having a little champagne at the end of a balloon flight, and actually the tradition goes back well over 200 years, over 100 years before the Wright brothers first took flight. In the Paris region of France, there were a couple of brothers by the name of Montgolfier, and they were manufacturers of paper. And behind their facility, David's heard this. How many times have you heard this now, David?
A few.
Maybe you can make him do it next time.
Yeah, you practice this off the tape, okay? Out behind their facility, they would burn waste paper and watch it float away. And they thought this was kind of interesting, and they thought that the principle that caused this was all the smoke that was created by the fire. So they would build large smoky fires and build large paper balloons and fill them full of smoke and watch them fly away. Well, they continued to experiment with this and eventually built a carriage and put some barnyard animals in the carriage and watch the carriage float away with the balloon. And they thought that was pretty interesting. So they said, well, you know, if we can send animals up and they come down alive, maybe man can do the same thing. So there was a big argument in the community whether or not they should send a convicted guy in prison or if they should send the mayor, because you know they didn't know it was supposed to be such a big celebration that the mayor should go, but they didn't know if man could go up and come back, so maybe they should send a guy that was in jail. So anyway, I can't remember who went. That's neither here nor there.
Settled on Hank.
Yeah, that was a mayor that was. I died. Yeah. So anyway, as these early aeronauts, as they were called, would land in fields. Gas ballooning, by the way, was developed about the same time, and that was a little more practical way of flying. Yeah, that's interesting too. That was a little more practical way of flying because having a burning, raging fire in the middle of your basket wasn't very much fun. So these gas balloonists would land in farmers' fields and the farmers would come out with pitchforks and broom handles and stick the pitchforks in a balloon and beat the pilot with the broom. They thought it was an alien from outer space. They didn't know what was going on. So one bright pilot decides that he's going to take some champagne with him from the same region in France and show it to the farmer upon landing, and the farmer will realize that if he has champagne from this region, it can't be from outer space. So that was the start of landowner relations and the start of the tradition of having champagne at the end of a balloon flight. So, kind of a long story there, but that's true.
I should have listened to that.
Yeah. So anyway, I need to ask: did your pilot say a prayer before you left the ground?
No.
Not out loud that we heard.
How did you guys get back? Well, I guess we have to do it now then. The winds have welcomed you with softness. The sun has blessed you with his warm hands. You have flown so high and so well that God has joined you in laughter and set you gently back again into the loving arms of Mother Earth. Congratulations on your first balloon ride.
Cheers.
Yes.
I want to go cheers. Cheers.
Nice work. Good work there, Pilot Dave.